Would you still search for closure, even if you were the one who broke the trust? He found out I cheated, then vanished as if I never existed. My name is Aaron. I'm 27 years old. Until recently, I thought my life was messy, but fixable. Now I'm the woman everyone whispers about, the girl who destroyed a good man and got what she deserved. It's been 4 months since Caleb disappeared. No fight, no goodbye, just gone. And I'm still standing in the ruins, trying to understand how it fell apart. We were together 4 years, living together for 2. I thought we were steady, even if things had grown dull. He worked long hours as an architect, often bringing his laptop home, lost in his blueprints. I told myself the distance between us was temporary. Then came Marcus. Marcus was everything Caleb wasn't, or rather everything Caleb used to be. Charming, engaged, flirty. We worked in the same building, and he made sure to coincidentally show up at the coffee stand I visited every morning. Always a compliment, always a smile. When his hand brushed mine in the elevator, I felt something I hadn't felt in years, wanted. That night, I said the kiss didn't count. The next time, I called it a mistake. By the 3rd week, it was an affair. Hotel rooms, lies, hidden texts, and every evening, Caleb would sit across from me at dinner, asking about my day with quiet sincerity. He was trying, I realized that now. Weekend plans, home-cooked dinners, even time off work. But I was too busy chasing the thrill of being desired again. I thought I had control. Then came that Saturday. I was visiting my parents, nothing unusual. When I returned, the apartment felt hollow. Too still. The closet half empty. His watches gone. Books missing. Even his favorite soap. No note. No text. No trace. Blocked everywhere, socials, phone, even payment apps. He didn't just leave. He erased himself. I fell apart. Called his friends. They acted surprised, too polite, too careful. Like they already knew. I stopped eating, couldn't sleep. The panic attacks hit hard. Tight chest, gasping breaths. I even ended up in urgent care, convinced it was my heart. Then, cracks formed in my denial. Haley, a mutual friend, came by. Her face a mix of pity and accusation. "Aaron," she asked quietly, "is there something you're not telling us?" That was the moment I knew. He knew. I tried to play dumb, but my mind was already replaying every careless mistake. And then I remembered. The email I forgot to close on the shared laptop. One message from Marcus. Explicit, undeniable. That was the explosion that ended everything. Days later, friends started drifting away. Cold texts. "We were all worried about you. Now we know Caleb was the one hurting." At work, Marcus avoided me completely. Changed lunch hours. Stopped replying. When I confronted him, he muttered about needing space and walked off. The affair died the moment Caleb left. Marcus wasn't a savior, just another coward escaping guilt. I became obsessed with finding Caleb. No social media. No sightings. Nothing. Until 2 months later, I saw a photo online, a group picture from a cafe. And there he was, blurred in the background, alive, calm, working on his laptop. I went the next morning shaking. When I walked in, he looked up immediately. No anger. No surprise. Just a steady, unreadable stare. "Aaron," he said flatly. I asked why he left without a word. His reply, "You know exactly why." I begged to explain. He cut me off, voice quiet but final. "You don't get to rewrite the story. You ended it the moment you lied." I just followed through. Then he stood and left, not in anger, just in peace I'll never have again. Not a tearful goodbye. Just gone. 6 months passed. My apartment was smaller now. My world smaller still. Work was tolerable, but the promotion I'd hoped for slipped away. Marcus got it. The same man who vanished after using me as a distraction from his own empty life. One morning, my sister texted, "Have you seen the post? Caleb's engaged." I opened Instagram. There he was, Caleb, smiling beside a woman named Elise. Standing on a mountain peak. captioned with 4 words that pierced through me. She said yes. My chest ached. 6 months. That's all it took for him to rebuild, to become someone new while I was still stuck in the ruins. The comments were endless. So happy you found real love. You deserve this after everything. One from Haley stood out. You found your person. Finally. 3 glasses of wine later, I did the unthinkable. I went to their engagement party. No drama. No grand scene. Just me, uninvited, being quietly escorted out. After a brief, cold encounter with Caleb that ended with 5 words. I'll never forget. Don't come looking for me. The next day, a message arrived from an unknown number. This is Elise. We need to talk. We met at a riverfront cafe. She was composed, elegant, and calm. No ring on her finger yet, but confidence in every word. Her first question cut deep. Why did you cheat on him? I fumbled for reasons. We were distant. He worked too much. She just nodded, listening quietly. Then she said, You never really knew him, did you? For Caleb, trust isn't part of love, it is love. And you broke it beyond repair. Her tone wasn't harsh, just painfully sincere. She didn't come to fight or gloat. She came to understand the ghost haunting her future husband. I left that cafe with nothing. No revenge, no closure, no final word. Only her last sentence echoing in my mind. You thought he'd fight for you. But what scared you most was that he didn't. And she was right. Because his silence, his clean final exit, was louder than any scream. So I ask you, what would you do if the person you betrayed never even gave you the chance to explain?